You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts.
All right, Black and White Sports supporters. Well, we're going to talk about Caleb Williams because, well, the Bears got absolutely destroyed by a very low-talent New England Patriots team. Wow. I mean, 9 sacks. They made that look like a Bill Belichick defense out there. They really did. Drake Maye and the boys really took it to Caleb Williams. And as you can imagine, there's a lot of talk today about Caleb Williams and whether or not he is the dude. Now, if you watch this channel prior to the draft, I said very vocally in multiple videos that this guy wasn't the pick. It should have been Jaden Daniels, and Jaden Daniels was the number 1 quarterback, as far as I was concerned, from what I'd seen coming out in the draft. Maybe in a while, to be honest with you. But, of course, there was so much fanfare and so much fire behind Caleb Williams. I don't know what the Bears were supposed to do there. Now, Merrill Hodge, he did a great breakdown of Caleb Williams prior to the draft, and he was saying this is not your transcendent talent, and it's certainly not Patrick Mahomes. And it's not. I mean, we had all kinds of concerns. We were talking about things like, prior to the draft, we were talking about, of course, his moxie, his ego, his entitledness, the crying to his mother, all that sort of thing. You had former Super Bowl champions coming out and saying he's not a leader of men. Now, that Bears offensive line is not great, okay? Maybe it's not even good. But I can tell you this, it's better than Caleb Williams right now. And I got to tell you, something's going on in that Bears locker room. Now, I know this guy's pissing and moaning because the Bears offensive line did not come over to help Caleb Williams up after he got crushed yesterday. This was a scene right here, and he ended up getting helped up by a Patriots defensive lineman. It might have been Anthony Jennings or somebody like that. But the O-line didn't show up here to help him up. Now, I've seen this before, and a lot of times that can be a message, right? That can be a message from a locker room to a quarterback or any player. You've got a problem there. Caleb Williams is hanging on to the ball way too long. Way too long. His O-line is mad at him because of a lot of sacks are on Caleb for holding the ball as long as he does. He's struggling to read defenses like Fields was. Now, I got to tell you, when Fields was playing this year, he was pretty good. He was pretty good, and he looked pretty good towards the last half of the season last year with the Bears. Being aloof and arrogant has consequences. Shocker. Laughing my ass off, even his O-line doesn't like him. It's not going well, folks. He clearly doesn't have the locker room. Something's going on there. Now, I saw this come out right here. Dan Orlovsky has already put out a video breaking down Caleb Williams. I'm only going to play the first one.
Just look at some of this Bears offense. Okay.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000.
Where can we throw the ball?
You got a guy right here. You got a guy right here. I mean,
DJ gets open now.
That's an outlet, but you got to let the ball go.
Where is
okay? You got to let the ball go. Out now. Out now. No. Okay. Don't do it. Don't throw the ball, I guess. But this is 2 minutes long and it's play after play. But from what I could see, just from looking at what I've seen so far, he's holding the ball like 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 seconds. Well, no offensive line on the planet's going to be able to hold up that long. He's not throwing the ball. And you can go watch that little snippet that I just showed you from Orlovsky. There's a couple of these where he's saying, there's the guy you throw it to. But he's not letting the ball go. Last 8 games with a healthy Justin Fields, they were 5-3 and were scoring 24.5 points a game. Bears' first 9 games with Caleb Williams, 4-5, 19.4 points per game. Justin Fields was not the problem. This guy said he's better than Caleb. I mean, honestly. I mean, look, I got Justin's numbers up for this year. He had 5 touchdowns, 1 pick, 100 yards, went 4-2 with the Steelers. By the way, he came down here, and let's just look. He added 231 yards on the ground and 5 TDs. Now, I understand the Steelers feel like, for whatever reason, they got a better chance to go further with Russell Wilson, and Russell looks good. He does. I'm not going to act like he doesn't. But I'm sorry, Justin Fields would be better on this team right now. Caleb Williams inherited one of the best number 1 overall pick situations in the NFL history, and he just got outclassed in every way by Drake Maye, who got dropped into a literal dumpster fire. It's terrible. We've talked about it at length on this channel, how bad the Patriots are at offensive line and at wide receiver. They're terrible. KJ Osborne. I mean, honestly. Kendrick Bourne got a DNP yesterday. Didn't even play. Demario Douglas, a good little slot receiver, is their best weapon along with Hunter Henry. But even Pop Douglas is a number 3. Their best receiver, who should be a number 3, is their number 1 right now. It's a terrible situation. And Drake Maye, he's making it work. He's making it work with the New England Patriots. I mean, it's crazy. It's not because of coaching. Caleb Williams' game film at USC in 2023 graded out at a 4th round. I'll give first-round mock credit. He's been on this from the beginning that Caleb Williams was not the guy. Yeah, that he was not the guy. Remember this? We don't talk enough about how funny Caleb Williams' quote ended up being. You're not going to punt too much here. Really? Seriously? I've literally never witnessed someone so cocky through the entire pre- and post-draft process. The dude has such a massive ego. That did not age well. I mean, I cannot believe all the hype with him. I just never seen it. Never. I mean, never took him first overall, insane that these scouts and management do this. We see it over and over again. I mean, it's wild. His ego wrote checks his ability couldn't cash. Superman's kryptonite is NFL defensive coordinators. This isn't the Pac-12. Look, we knew. We talked about it. And I'm not saying the guy's even going to be a bust. I don't know. But he's got an entitled ego problem. Clearly, something's going on with the locker room because, yeah, when you watch him, if he has to play in structure, forget about it. Forget about it. And he has got, look, guys, he's got more time than the story is telling you. He's got more time to throw the ball than the story is telling you right now. He's not getting the ball out. When you watch it, there's places to go with the ball. Not always, but there is a lot of the time. I mean, literally, I'm going to say something and y'all are going to think I'm nuts. Jimmy Garoppolo could run this offense better because he always throws the ball like clockwork in 2.5 seconds or under. Yeah, he'll throw it to the other team, but he's getting that ball out. And all the best quarterbacks in the league, for the most part, get that ball out quick, right? I mean, yeah, occasionally Superman, Patrick Mahomes, Josh Allen, they're going to ad-lib, but they're going to get the ball out pretty fast too. I mean, good luck. I don't know that this was the right choice, but I don't know what the Bears could have done under the circumstances. We knew it because we saw it. Caleb Williams against top 25 defenses in the NC2A, he was terrible. And here we are. Tell me what you think. So far, it looks real bad. And I don't think it's nearly on the Bears' O-line like everybody says it is. And yeah, maybe Matt Eberflus is terrible. Maybe Shane Waldron's terrible, even though a lot of teams wanted to hire him. The Patriots wanted him over AVP. I guess we'll see. Tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.